And we are live. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to another informative information session about learning how busy professional moms are creating passive income online. My name is Crystal, your host, and I have two amazing co hosts also on this platform. So, without further ado, I'm going to pass it to each of them so that they can introduce themselves and tell us a little bit about themselves before we dig in deep to our topic that brings us here so we can provide you valuable information that can hopefully impact you to make a good decision that will impact not only you but your household. So without further ado, I'm going to pass it to first my amazing co-host and business colleague, Beltine. Take it away, my dear sister.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching us from. Welcome to our live. We're here today to share some knowledge with you and stay tuned because we have so much to share with you. My name is Beltine. I'm originally from Cameroon and I live in the United States of America. I am a psych nurse. I am a mom of three beautiful kids under five. So I'm busy, but I have this amazing opportunity to be a business mentor. I'm saying an amazing opportunity because this business has provided me with the time flexibility and that platform to share my knowledge, to gain knowledge as well, and to grow not only financially but as an individual. So yeah, back to
Awesome.
you.
Awesome introduction, sis. Thank you for that. And amazing Kemi, come on the stage, my dear sister. Tell them who you are.
Hello, everyone. I'm so happy that you're joining us this afternoon with this very powerful but effective title that we're getting ready to, as professional moms, that we are doing, create passive income. I'm a nurse. Daytime, I work from morning till 8:30, sometimes at night. Um, I'm also a wife, minister wife. I do a whole lot. Very busy, but I'm very happy that I have these business opportunities. It is more flexible and I can do it anywhere. I can take it with me. I can do it while I'm home. I can do it while I'm on the road. I can do it on vacation. I'm hoping one day that when I get to that top income, I'll be able to retire and fire my boss. So I don't have to do this anymore. Um, you get, I mean, I don't want to go into details right now, but briefly, that's how it is for me. I have two grown children, they have left home, and yeah, I'm just loving this journey.
Awesome, sis. I love the authenticity, and definitely the ones who are watching or who will catch the replay can definitely resonate. As you can all see, and before I even continue, thank you also for the people who are watching. Feel free to interact and engage with us. Drop some questions in the chat. We're here to answer your questions too, as we're providing value. So, I am also Crystal. I have four amazing kids. I am a wife, a mother, a daughter, um, a proud digital business owner, a proud mentor, and I still work on call when I want to as a case manager in the District of Columbia, which is also AKA DC. Okay, so the purpose of us putting our amazing faces here and taking up our time is to provide value, especially for hardworking professional moms. I use that with emphasis because I know there's so many professional moms who are working so hard. They're the glue to their household and they're making, it looks like it's good money on paper. It looks really nice. It looks comfortable, but we're suffering in silence. And anyone can attest to this that the higher you go in your career or your job, whether you're in management, whatever that looks like to you with the long titles, you get more responsibilities, which in return, your job or your career is going to take up more of your time because they're going to need to leverage your energy, your sweat your resources to help the company or agency or facility that you work in to help achieve their goals and help build their empire. Okay. So that's going to put more stress on you, which means in return, it would take away that valuable time that you should be with your family. You're giving it to your job or your career. And sometimes we get so comfortable and wrapped up in that we don't see anything wrong. But when again, I say we're suffering in silence because again, it may look good on paper, but is it really worth it, my people? Let's be real. I ask this question. What are you working so hard for? Normally as moms, we say is, to make our kids comfortable. Whether they're old, they're in college, being a mother, it never ends until we close our eyes and go meet our ancestors, right? So this is why we're going to dig into this topic today of why we chose to venture out, even though we're making good money, to explore how to create passive income online. So I'm going to pass it now to Beltine to talk about her journey and what made her want to explore using the online space to create that passive income. Sis, I'll pass it to you.
Thank you. Again, with this business, the reason why I started this business was again financial freedom, but most importantly, time flexibility to be there for my kids. I work part time as a psych nurse and I work night shift. I've worked night shift for a while, but guess what? It has messed up my sleep pattern, which is not good. As a human being who needs like quality hours of sleep. So I was looking for something that will provide me that time to be able to work whenever I want, as well as be there for my kids. Because one thing is for sure, right? When your kids grow up, they're not going to remember you picking up all those extra shifts. They're not going to understand that. They will blame you for the fact that you were not there to take them for their games. You were not there to take them to the playground, to the pool. Those are memories we create every single day. And you not being there for your kids, they're not going to be kids over and over again. There will be kids once that are growing and they'll grow out on you before you know it. So I was like, I need to make something work. Because in the past, I've tried other businesses before. It's not like this is my first business. No, I've tried other businesses and failed. Not because I was not putting in the work, but the work was too much to begin with. And then number two, I didn't really get a mentor, someone to really coach me on what to do. So I was just doing my own research by myself, just doing try and errors here and there, and that cost me a lot of money. So when I came across this business opportunity and going through all the information they provided, I was like, this really ties with what I'm looking for, right? It had all the trainings for you to be successful in the business. It provides you with a mentor and a coach. That is something that I didn't have when I started all my businesses in the past. They are there. Once you're in this business, they are there every single day, every single year. Like you have lifetime coaching and mentors. Not only one, you assign one, but guess what? We're a community of like over thousands and thousands of people who are always there to help each other. It's not like because you're from a particular place, I'll speak to you. No, we'll get to connect even with people we've never met before. And that's why this community is amazing. So me joining this business, definitely I wanted time to be there for my kids. And I have that time now. I work as a part-time. I get to go to work whenever I can. But when I'm home, especially right now during the summer, every day they're like, Mommy, can we go to the pool? Mommy, can we go to the beach? I'm like, okay, say let's go, because it makes them happy. If they're happy, Mama is happy, They're growing on me. I like to see them running around and things like that. And not only that, the fact that I'll be able to have extra income coming in from this business it's a gold mine. Like you have everything in one package, which I tell everybody, if you're a mom, wherever you are, it doesn't matter if you're working or not, you can still do this business. You can do this business wherever you are, however you are. You can do it alongside your 9 to 5. As I said, I'm still a nurse. I'm not yet quit my job. No, I don't even plan to like right now. I love what I do, to be honest. I love helping people. I love helping the sick. But again, it's not bringing me that money. I'm putting all the work, but it's not bringing me that money. So I want to be able to do what I love, at the same time get extra money coming in. And that is why I started this business. and I want to build more along the road. Yes, this business is a gold mine. As we tell you guys every single day, if you don't check it out, you will never know. I know many of you come online like, oh, this digital marketing business, people again saying one and the same thing over and over. If you know that's you, if you know you're saying that right now, I want you to change your mindset, because that's exactly what is stopping you from meeting your goal. That's what is stopping you or making you to stay in that comfort zone and nothing is changing in your life. If you keep watching something coming to you over and over and over, it has something, it has a message it's telling you. So just pause and try to listen. Just have an open mind. Again, when we tell people to come check out this opportunity, they think maybe we have to run behind them. And I had some people even reach out to me and they were like, is this the type of business where you have to bring one person bring two people bring three? I was just like, please, I beg, don't confuse me, don't confuse my brain, okay? Do not. Because if this was the business where we're signing people up or make money from people who are bringing in, guess what? Everybody will bring their entire family, their entire generation, since we have, it just entails us bringing people, but it doesn't work like that. This is a legit business. We work with products and services, product you can touch, you can see, you can use. So until those products are sold, then you get your commission. So that is the business. So in your mind, if you're just like, oh, I don't want to be running behind, we don't run behind people. People come to us because they need something, they need that extra income. They need something, they need a change in their lives. And that's why we're always here to share that opportunity. And we've had other people in the past be like, if you're making money online, why are you sharing this opportunity? I'm just like, please, I beg, just change your mindset, okay? Just change your mindset. If you want to grow, you want to triple your income, you help each other. That's how God blesses us. Once we help each other, we grow. Our blessings multiply, they triple. And that's why we're sharing this with you. We're not imposing the information on you, but we're just telling you, come check it out for yourself. So if you're a mother, wherever you are, be it a new mom, you're breastfeeding at the moment, you don't have a job, you're a stay-at-home mom and wife, you're working, this business is for you. And the men out there, if you're watching, this business is for you too, okay? This business is for everybody. So come check it out because it has so much. Don't think everywhere is saturated. There's money, enough money to be made online for everybody here on earth. You just have to have an open mind, be ready to learn, be coachable, and everything is going to fall in place. Be ready to at least show up for your business, because you won't start a business and you're not there. Who is going to run it for you? You know? So thank you. And I hope I was able to inspire somebody out there.
Wow, sis. Wow. I love the smile says it all. I love the authenticity. I love the value that you're giving people that are watching or who will catch this replay. And I can resonate with that when you said you do nights, because it reminds me of when I used to do nights and I would come back home tired like a monster. And the kids would say, let's go to the park. I said, go where? Go who? Park what? I'll be go there, go and sit down. Just wah. It was just chaos because I'm so irritable. I'm tired after giving all the 16 hours to other people. Then when you come meet your kids in the morning, you're like a zombie. You cannot function.
Right.
Like, your battery is just depleted. So you cannot give your all to your family because you've given it to someone else. So I can resonate with that. And I love how you talked about the mentorship, the coaching, and everything. Mm-hmm. I definitely appreciate all those valuable golden nuggets that you have shared. And now I'm going to go to Kemi. Tell us about this digital space and what made you want to dive in to learn more on how you can create passive income. Go ahead, Sister Kemi.
Yes, hello all. I appreciate you guys one more time for showing up. Like I said, I'm married. I have 2 amazing children. I also have 2 adopted children. So when my children were growing up, I've been a nurse since 2008. So it's been almost 20-something odd years I've been a nurse. I remember when my children were growing up, I would go to work. I used to work nights back then too. I'll go to work, come home, be so exhausted. Like my sister said back then, you have nothing left to offer, to give to your family. And yet, I feel like back then I was like, okay, I'm doing this for my family. You feel like you're doing this for your family, but you are literally leaving your family out, And then children grow up sometimes. Sometimes my children still say today, like, Mom, back then sometimes we see you, we go out to eat sometimes on Sundays after church, and I'll be literally asleep at the table. My children will be talking to me. I won't even hear it. I may not even eat. It was that bad. But now, yes, I'm older now. And this takes me to everybody should do this business. But I want to talk to people who are at a certain age like myself. We're talking like 30s, 40s, 50s, 60. So I want to talk to you guys, especially those who are in nursing. We are tired. I don't want to speak for everybody else, but I want to speak for me. When I go to work, sometimes I love taking care of people. I do. But sometimes it wears, not sometimes, most of the time it wears really, really heavily on the body. Your back hurts, your head hurts, your neck hurts. Talking to people, I know you can relate. Even if you are not a nurse, but you do physical work, not to talk of the mental part of it, but I don't want to beat down on that. But this gets me to the point where I decided I needed something different to be able to achieve, or to be able to be in a position where I can still get my rest, not break my body down any further, and still be able to make income. Like my sister said, yeah, people say, oh, nurses are rich. Newsflash, no. It's good on paper, like my sister said here, but we are not rich in the sense of the word. It's all looking good on paper. But at the end of the day, by the time you finish paying this, paying that, you are like, and you are paying for it physically, mentally. I used to work 12 night shifts for 6 years. And I'm not talking a long time ago. I'm talking up to 2 years ago. And I remember coming home tired, exhausted. I will always be tired, like just tired. I had to quit night shift and went on day shift. You say, is that better? It's a little bit more manageable, I would say. So anyway, I want to talk to you guys, like with this business. If just change your mindset. If you decide to come into this business, don't think like, oh, I'm going to make this quick buck, or it's a fast money making business. You have to put in the work. And that's why it's legit. I like it because I like something that's legit, that you can actually say, okay, I put in this amount of work and this and this and that. And I'm not saying that it's back-breaking work. But another thing is you can do it anyway. I could decide to go on vacation today and still my business will come with me. I could decide to go to Nigeria, which I love to go. My business will come with me. I could decide to go to Cancun. My business will come with me. I could be relaxing at the beach and send you a picture. You see me with my laptop. My business comes with me. Literally, anywhere you go, you can take your business with you. And as you go along, you can even talk to people about it. So you just keep on building your business as far as you like it. It's flexible. You can decide to build it as much as you want or as little as you want. The biggest thing that I love about it is you can take time off. You could say, okay, let me take a little bit of break. I'm feeling a little bit of stress here. You can take time off and then pick right back up where you started, where you left off. And another thing that's really huge for me is I've always been like a withdrawn person. Like I'm not a, how do you put it? I'm not a people person, so to speak. I love people, but I'm a private person. I don't make friends easy. But this business, I was so shocked when I went on the groups and I saw that it's not only in the United States, it's worldwide. You have people talking to you. Or you just pop in a question and you have a lot of people chipping in, a lot of people encouraging you. Anywhere you are in the business, people are there. They welcome you. You feel like you have this huge family that you never had. You have friends. Like my sisters here doing this live broadcast with me. We met on the business platform. We've never seen each other physically, but we know each other so well. And we just, hey, you could just say, hey, sis, I need this and this and this. Even if she doesn't know. And not to talk of the coaches, not to talk of the ones that have made millions that you can just go on your website and just talk to anybody. It's just so much resources that there is no excuse not to succeed if you come to this business. So not to beat it, not to talk of, another thing is you can make yourself some generational wealth. How good is that? Where are you going to get that? Generational, you can get a check for life. Just work your business. Focus. Change your mindset. And then you'll be set. So, my people, please change your mindset. Pay attention. Don't be quick to say, it's fake. They are this and that. Check it out first before you make up your mind. Thank you. Back to you, hostess.
Thank you, sister.
Wow, I love it. I love the authenticity. I feel the energy. I see you smiling. And you know, what is so beautiful is that Sister Kemi is partially, I don't want to say partially, she's a newbie in the midst of Beltina.
What's happening?
We can see you, sis, and hear you very well. Can you see us? You can see us. It's good?
Okay.
Good. Okay. So the beautiful part is that she's new. And you see the energy, the enthusiasm. I don't know what job we can talk about, even though we are nurses, we love serving people. But when we think of the toxic environment and everything and what we go through in our job, the colorful family members, the stress, okay, the physical pain that we go through to impact people as nurses. But now we have decided to bring it on the digital space. So instead of just helping people in our community within close reach, now we have decided as nurses to bring it online to impact other hardworking, especially immigrant moms. Because you see, we are the glue, we are the backbone in our households. Even if we're working part-time, on call, or full-time, we are the glue. We are the center of our household. Whether our kids are old, young, it doesn't matter, or even in infancy years. But you see, we all have one common thing, and that's that pain. We had the urge and we wanted more. So what am I saying? We're not here to beg people. We're not here to convince people. That's not what we do here. We're here to bring you valuable information that I know, for me especially, I wish I had known about this years ago, especially during COVID time. Because COVID, I know, was the worst for me. The things that I saw, the atrocities, the pain, the despair, everything was so chaotic. The bodies of human beings. You just saw the emptiness of life.
Oh, yeah.
This side, as a nurse, it was very scary and it wasn't encouraging. It wasn't promising to want to come home after being exposed to people who have COVID, to go and be around your loved ones that you can possibly compromise. It wasn't easy. So I wish I saw this and I knew about this. So we are talking to that one individual. Even if you're not a nurse, you're just a hardworking person and you know what you want and you're looking for a change. You are tired of saying, I have to choose between my family or making money. That is what we are. That's why we're here. We don't want to no longer sit and say, is it family time or to make money? We don't want that anymore. We choose our freedom. We want our life back. And that's what we chose. Sister Kemi said it's not a get rich quick scheme. No. But just imagine yourself in the next 2-3 years, you can be making 6 or 7 figures. You can even become a millionaire because people are millionaires within 4 years of starting this business. What am I even saying? 4, 5, 6, 7 years, they're millionaires. Meanwhile, you at that job, will you ever become a millionaire? Let's be real. Will you ever? You will never become a millionaire as you're at that job for the next, whether it's 10 years old, whether it's 20 years. Highest they'll give you is your 401k and maybe your retirement package that they will cut it in half with taxes.
and hopefully you see be at that job by that time.
My sister.
If
they didn't lay you off or you didn't have stroke and now you are in a nursing home where now they're taking care of you. My people, come on.
Right.
Come on, or are you waiting for that 5% raise? That the taxes will eat it. My people, come on, check it now. Check it. Is it making sense? It doesn't make sense. Why not start your own business where truly, my sister, if you just plug in 14 hours a week, which is 2 hours a day, you do it at your own pace. No one is behind your neck or down your throat saying, do. No. You're doing it on your own terms. So whether I'm in my Boya Mountains in Cameroon, the business will still be running. Whether I'm in Douala, whether I'm in Dubai, whether I'm in LA or on the beach, my business will still be running. That's the whole point. That flexibility, because I have my time back. 14 hours a day can change your life in the next 2 or 3 years. Start thinking like that, my people. Okay? In the next 2 or 3 years, your life can change if you decide to learn about this business.
Yeah.
And where do you go where you're learning, personal development, your mindset is changing, and you're still earning income? You are still earning. Look at me here. There's 7 people in my household. 7 people in one household in America today where eggs is $10. Online or working PRN cannot make it. It's because of his online business. That's how I'm able to show my face here with no filter, no, just like that. Happily, because of the business. That's how I'm here. I'll be happy to show up and pass this value to my people, especially my immigrants. Look, I understand that we're wired to learn that, go to school, get educated, put the degrees, and doctor, write prescription and all those things. I get it, but you know what? There's a ceiling to what you can make, my people. Nobody can give you what you can give to yourself. So whether they say you're making 250,000, you're working your butt off to make that 250. Trust me and believe me, and you have multiple jobs. So I'm gonna ask one last question, my people. What was your breaking point? Because I'm zoning into this pain point now. While we came here, even though we're hardworking professionals making good money, supposedly.
Yeah.
What is your pain point, Beltine? Tell them. What was your pain point that said enough is enough? Tell them, my sister.
As for me, it was actually a sad one, and that was the passing of your brother last year. When I came back to the United States, because I went back home to Cameroon for the burial, and when I came back, I just sat on the bed. I was asking myself questions. I was like, you're at that point of regret. You're asking the what if question. That's the question that we're going to ask ourselves when everything is too late. Trust me. So I was just like, what if I had money at that point? Maybe he would have been at a better hospital. Maybe he would have been here getting better treatment. What if? At a certain point, I caught myself and I was like, he's gone now. And this is like a wake-up call to me to start working for those that are alive, right? Start preparing a comfortable environment for those that are alive, meaning my kids, my parents, my siblings, and the rest of the family and my husband. And myself too. So I was like, okay, we need to figure out something. I've tried this business, that's not work. I tried a second, it hasn't. I tried this one, it hasn't. But should I just stop? I actually stopped, but what happened? Nothing. Nothing changed. I was broke. Still struggling, picking out shift here and there, struggling with sleep and things like that. So I was like, okay, let's get up and try to look for another business opportunity. Trust me, business is risk. Life in general is risk.
Oh yeah.
If you're not willing to take that risk, trust me, nothing is going to change in your life. Nothing is going to change. And that was when I just told myself, okay, I need to start figuring out something that I can do that will bring me extra income. In fact, that will bring me enough money that I will sit, I don't have to do anything. I'll just be chopping life. Because I feel like I've worked myself here or not though. I've done a lot of a lot of work here. I think it's about time for me to start chopping that life. So I was like, okay. And from nowhere, that business just came up on the ad just popped up on my Instagram. And mind you, this ad had popped up like 2 years ago, and I just swiped past it. So when it came, it was the same ad, the same lady, the same thing. And that's why I keep telling you guys, if you see something popping up over and over again, it's trying to tell you something. Okay? So I was like, okay, let's take this chance and listen to what she has to say. I'll listen to her. I paid my 149 that same day. When I said that same day, I paid it that same day. Took my time. I did not start the business like the same day. I took my time to do my research. I went through all the videos, and that's what we encourage you to do. Because many of you just want fast money. You don't even want to take that time to learn. You don't want to take the time to even understand what you're getting yourself into. And when you get it, it doesn't work the way you want, to start blaming people. That, oh, you guys lied. Oh, you guys are scammers. Oh, you guys are this. You are the real scammer. You scammed yourself because you didn't give yourself the opportunity to learn. You didn't give yourself the opportunity to understand what you're getting yourself into. And that's why we encourage everybody again and again. Watch that webinar. Some people don't want to watch it. Pay 149. Watch the pre-coaching videos. Watch it. You can watch it with your kids, your grandparents, your aunties, your friends, your neighbor. Watch it. Some people don't want to watch it. When it doesn't work, you blame people. Blame yourself, honestly, because we give you that time. We'll give you all the resources so you can go through them and be able to make an informed decision. And that's what I did. And I started a business. I'm here today, right? Because nobody held a knife on my throat and was like, start this business. No, I made that decision. I decided to invest in it and start my business. It's my business. It's under my name. And I'm building it because I want to chop life, as I said it. I want to build it to a point where I would be chopping life with my kids, traveling around the world, sleep and not have to worry about anything. Oh, yes, I want that life. So, yes, all these things happened to me and they were able to make me to wake up and be like, okay, we need to look for a plan B. And trust me, I'm already trying to look for a plan C already. So I don't know about you. I'll keep looking for all the plans I put in, because what if you wake up today, the plan B that you set up does not work? You need to have something to fall back to. And that's why I tell people every day, multiple streams of income is very, very important. Very, very. So if you're sitting there and you're keeping that money in your savings account, guess what? The banks are using that money to make more money for themselves. Your money is just sitting there. You're scared of investing. You're scared of taking risk. You see behind the same spot. I'm not speaking. I'm not speaking ill like calling like what would I say, like bad luck upon yourself or anything like that. It's just facts. Trust me. Because ask yourself, that money has been sitting in my account for the past 6 months. Has it multiplied maybe by $1? Trust me, maybe by $1, because the bank is not going to give you that more money. But if you take your time to do that research and invest in the business that's going to bring you money down the road, then you're doing good for yourself. And one thing you want to understand when you get into business, with research, business takes about 3 years, if I'm not mistaken, about 3 years for you to start seeing returns. So you cannot just start a business today expecting to start making millions the next day. It's not realistic, and that's what we tell everybody. This is not a pyramid scheme. This is not a get rich quick, as our mama said. It's not. You take your time. Is there a possibility for you to actually make it within a week or two? Yes, but it's not for everybody, and that's why we're different. Everyone has different grace, right? We have our own time to bloom. We have our own time to make it and start chopping that money. So guys, when you're coming again and again, we will say this over and over. Your mindset, be open. welcome opportunities, explore them, do your research, and you thank yourself for doing that, because I'm thanking myself for doing that research. Right? Even if I see any opportunity today, I always make sure I take a look. I don't dismiss it. I take a look, I analyze it. Does this check off the boxes? Yes, I do it. If it doesn't, I pause it. I come back to it later, or maybe I forget about it. That's how it goes. Don't just skip it because, oh, this one said they tried it, it didn't work. Oh, my neighbor said they put in their money, they took it, it didn't work. Oh, they said I have business, you have to put in the work. Nobody's going to do it for you. So if you're coming to just fold your arms and sit, then just go and look. I don't know, just continue with your 9 to 5, because that's the easiest way you can get paid. So guys, please, at this point, I'm begging you not to start whatsoever. I'm begging you to be able to sit down and evaluate yourself. Talk to yourself. Look at yourself on the mirror. Talk to yourself. What is your biggest why? What do you want in life? What do you want? What is the change you're looking for? Talk to yourself. From there, hopefully, by the grace of God, you'll be able to shine your eye and see that there's money online. There's enough money to be made, especially with this online digital marketing business. Thank you.
Chai. I love the way you hit it. You just said it as it is. You didn't sugarcoat anything. And respectfully, yeah, all your points are valid. Look, nothing changes without you changing. Everything that you're looking for starts with you. The thing that you're running from, the thing that you're scared of, the thing that you're skeptical of, that can be a breakthrough. That's the reality. You don't have to go and say, but they said, that one said, that's beb. I'm gonna. That one is all jazz. You don't need to do that. Do your own part. Everybody's results and success varies. Truly, there's some people that come in here and within 6 months they have fired their boss. Some people take a year and they have their success and they fire their boss. Everybody's success looks different, but will that stop you and determine the factor of you taking the time to learn about this amazing online business? Will it really stop you? You don't know what that energy and time that person put in to learn about the business. Did they even take the time? Did they understand anything? Did they use all the resources and tools that are available to make themselves like? Did they really do that? Before you go by what they said, that's the problem with us Africans.
Yeah.
What someone else says. Instead of
And the point is when they even come in and say this, like A said they did is no work. My question is, did you really ask them what they did? What happened
did
that
they
it
do?
didn't work? They don't even ask that question.
No.
Because man, if they ask that question, they tell you that, oh, maybe, and some of them will probably lie though. But the fact is, some of them did not even show up. Number one.
Nothing.
Number two,
Nothing.
some of them did not even understand the business. They wanted to get
Nothing.
in and start making millions the next day. But they will not tell you that. They will just tell you, oh, I put in my money and it did not work. And then you just carry on your head and you're like, okay, they put their money in this business, it did not work. I'm not doing it. Anyways.
Yeah, my sister is just, and then the one that kills me is when you people say, do we need people? What if you know Costco, you know any market? How would a market thrive and function without people? This is the people's business. The only difference is that we don't go chasing anybody. People come to us. We don't, and that's why it's called marketing. And that is why our 90% tested and proven system does all of that for us on the back end with the IT team. So we don't have to go and be bugging or nagging people, asking friends, family members, business or colleagues from work. We don't need to do that because the system does all of that for us in the background. It's just that simple. What business thrives without people? I don't understand. Like, hello? Excuse me, which business do you start? Let me say, if you want to go do restaurant business, by the time you find your location, you pay for that rent, you pay your utility bills, you find your workers, you pay the workers, you get all the equipment to put in your restaurant, you get uniforms. When do you start seeing profit? Is it overnight or is it within 2 months? That's balderdash. Are you kidding me? Where is it done, my people? Just take your time. Go back the layers. Take your time. There's so many things out here called shiny objects. okay, that they will never sit and say pay $149 risk free, get your money back within 30 days. That's the one that you instead call a scam. But the one that says bring 10,000, you make 20,000 in 2 weeks. That's the one that you run to and
You
say
run
that,
to, and then you get scammed at the end of the day. You be like, oh,
ah,
had I known.
had I known. Who does that? My people. You people have to do better to yourself.
Yeah.
And we're not here
And
to
as we said, we don't run behind people.
we
Literally, I
don't.
had one of our business partners share her experience the other day. So this lady, she had signed on, she paid her 149, and then later she asked for a refund, and then it was given back to her. She just came back like 2 days ago, and she was like, I was expecting you to write me and maybe say something, maybe a greeting or maybe a good night to me, but you did not say anything. I understand you guys don't have to run behind people. Please, when I get back, can we talk about this business? I would like to start. I'm just like, now you understand, we don't run behind people.
No.
We do not. You want your refund, you get your refund. Nobody's gonna rush you. Why you get your refund? No, wait, we don't do that. We know we know the business environment we are in, and this environment is that what we don't run. That's why all of us started this business. We don't want to. Personally, I've had people reach out to me in the past, like other businesses. Like I'll take for example, like the health insurance stuff. That's their own business strategy, but I'm not a good person to walk around and stop people after church or at the grocery store to talk to.
Nope.
I cannot do that.
No.
And that's why I decided to start this business, because our marketing strategy is so different. It's so comfortable. You can even run the business if you don't want to show your face, or you still run this business.
Faceless.
That's just it.
Simple. Even the ones who wear that Muslim thing that you only see their eyes, they're here. And they're thriving. They're here. Even with all their religion and everything that is against their religion to be showing their face, they're here.
They're here.
So, guys, what do you have to lose? And before we even go on this, I love it. It's too sweet. It's too sweet. It's too. I love the authenticity. Kemi, tell us, what was your boiling point? That was my last question. That made you want to start this business as this professional nurse that's making all this money, that nurse making nurse money. What was your breaking point, sis? Tell them, give them.
I was just born tired. That's the word. I was tired of going to work for 12 hours. And then at the end of the day, I look at my check. I will be like, wait, if you think about it, especially tired nurses like me, if you think about how your body feels and you make that kind of money to compensate for how your body feels, to get that rest, no, that's not happening. So this is my own breaking point. Is like, I just kept, when you work this kind of work we do as nurses, you see people, people die naturally. We know this. But as a nurse, that you have to be at that bedside, and you've seen so many. You can't help but just stop to think about it. Like, so this is how it's gonna be. I'm gonna just work, and then one day, and I've seen people work so hard, they have strokes, they end up just like their patients. So I'm like, how are you? If I want to help my patients, I want to be there for my patients. But the question is, how can I be there if I'm not in good health myself? If I walk myself to the ground, how am I helping my patients? How? So anyway, that kind of point to me is like a breaking point. Like, oh no, I can't see me. And the more you turn, like you add one more year. I just added one more year. You add one more year. You add one more year. And you are still in the same spot. So like one of our members said, nothing changes if nothing changes. I hope you know what that means. If you ain't changing nothing, ain't nothing's gonna change. I know many people that will say, I've talked to a few people that say, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Maybe next year. I'm gonna do it. Next year will never end. Amo. Nothing happens. You know, who told you you're gonna change your mind next year when you're not change your mind? This is the time, like right now. Think about the economy right now. Think about how expensive things are. How much are they selling eggs right now? Even forget about eggs. It's expensive now to even get a simple case of water. You know, your check is the same. So how long you gonna keep staying in the same spot and keep saying, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, tomorrow. Tomorrow never ends. This is tomorrow. So my people, please get up and do something. Like my sister was just saying, can you imagine? I've seen those people who have, they have a religion that says they cannot expose their face. I was shocked when I saw them. They're right here on the forum. So what's our own excuse? What's your excuse? Even if you can't show your face, like my sister said, we have many, many ways that you can do adverts, that you can do anything you can do. Like me, I started learning Canva. You just find out that if you put in the effort, there's a lot you can do to reach people. You don't have to beg anybody. This business is such that it creates your own, very own website for you. People come there. You don't look for them. They come there, they contact you. I've had many testimonies in this business that their team members are people they've never met, that are from Philippines, from somewhere around the world, because this business is worldwide. You see different people. They're not just, it's only Nigeria. When I went there, I saw only Nigerian people. I'm not sure this business. So just because you saw Nigerian people does not mean that there's nobody else there. Everybody pick the ones that is beneficial or that they can relate to present their business and work it the best way they can. Just like you will see Nigerian people, you see other cultures too. Simple and straightforward. So stop giving these excuses. I was also guilty. I was doing that too. And as per I don't want to miss this. How did I get to sign up for this business? Every time I come back I'm tired. After eating, I'm sitting on my couch, reclined, watching other people prosper. Can you imagine? So one day, this person came on YouTube and she was talking about this business. I listened briefly and I was like, I don't know about this or this cow. So I just let it go. The very next 2 days, I was watching something else. And here comes this person again, talking about this business. And I was like, what is it? Then I just stopped and said, because I have been praying about getting a business that will help me to do better financially, that will not have a ceiling to what I make. So I was like, wait a minute. Something just told me, you need to check that out. So I was like, okay. So I did. I stayed up all night watching those webinars. You need to watch the webinars. You need to educate yourself. You cannot go into something clueless. I don't care how long it takes to educate yourself. For me, it took me a while because my brain is not the way it used to be. But hey, I don't care how long it takes you. It can take you 2 months. Some people, it takes them 2 weeks. Just be consistent. Get in there, do it. And if you work this business, it will work for you. So that's all I have to say for now. Don't pass it by. Nothing changes except something changes. Okay? Thank you.
Wow, Kemi, energy, energy. I love it. I love it. And I hope you all definitely, the message is clear. Do not wait for someone to plan your tomorrow. Everything starts and ends with you. And how can I put this? There's so many people who are negative. Let me say negative Nancy, or they're bitter, they're angry, they're frustrated. It's because of their finances. They're even divorcing because of finances. Their kids are being raised by the streets or by social media because they're at work, chasing shifts. They cannot be present. This, look, so many things that happen in the economy right now that is beyond our control. But the one that you can control, which is yourself and what direction you want your life to look like, take control of it. Do not let someone determine what your future will look like. If you continue on the path that you are now with the clock in, clock out, that is where you'll be. You'll be waiting till you're 65. Why wait till you're having the back ache, the knee pain, joint pain, ankle pain, you have gout, you cannot even wear high heel shoe again even. Why do you have to wait for all that? What are you? There's never a right time. That's the whole point. And I want to leave this message with you all before we go. Can you imagine yourself? God forbid, you have an aneurysm. You can't work. Maybe you're bedridden for a couple of months and you have to relearn everything all over again. And it takes you off your job for the next 6-7 months. Will your job pay you? And let's say even if they do pay you that family, FMLA, whatever that is, family medical leave time. And it's just they're paying you that FMLA. Let's just put it out there. Is it enough to sustain your family? Or even if it's just enough, do you have anything extra in case of an emergency or a rainy day? What does that look like? That's what I want to leave that image with you. How long will you keep on doing what you're doing? Are you not tired? Are you not tired of being present to show up for the ones who need you? Especially your children who just want your presence. And your presence doesn't have any dollar amount. They just want you there. Even if just to go to the park or to get ice cream. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to see our faces. Go to any of our websites. Kemi, you please put your website there on the comment section, or you can even say it. So that for the ones who will catch this replay, they can see your website. They can be able to click on it, connect with you. Whether it's Beltine, whether it's Kemi, or whether it's myself. We have talked here even longer than what we're supposed to, but the energy and the enthusiasm that we're so happy to share this value. Just to impact one person. We don't need a whole mass, just even one person. That's all we need. Because we know that it's not for everybody. Not everybody wants to change their mindset. Not everybody wants to grow and thrive. Some people they just want someone to tell them what to do. Some people like to just spend their days in the four walls of some place for 8 or 9 or 12 hours. That's okay. It's not for you. But for the ones who are looking for a change and they're tired of being tired, they want life to be better. Well, I'm talking to you, sis. We are talking to you. So look at our website here. Feel free, chat with us, send us private DMs. Let's get the ball rolling for the ones who are ready to be action takers. Before I close this out, Beltine, Kemi, any last remarks before we close this amazing, beautiful go live?
Thank you guys for tuning in with us today. Hopefully we're able to share 1 or 2 things that will help you change your mindset. Again, mindset is very important. Mindset can bring you so much, as well as mindset can take away so much from you. So start working on that mindset. Be open to opportunities. I know you're skeptical, and it's okay. All of us, we were skeptical before. We're still skeptical. That's why most of the time, if we see an opportunity, we do our research and our due diligence. So I encourage all of you, take out time to always digest the information that is presented to you. Okay, don't just go off what people tell you. Do your own research. And click on each and every one of us a link if you resonate with any of us and start your business today.
Kemi, thank you, Beltine. Kemi, any last remarks, sis?
Yeah, I just want to encourage you. I know it hurts, to start a new thing is not always easy. I understand that. Um, you're reluctant, you thinking like, well, I don't have money anyway, then I'm gonna lose money again. I would say just try to change your mindset because you have to take a step of faith before something changes. So take a step of faith. If you are a child of God or a Christian or whatever you're reading, you need to pray and ask for leading so that way you can be at peace with your choice. But no matter what, don't stay in the same place. Change your mind, change your mindset, make a decision today to change your life for you, for your family, and for your children and your grandchildren. I just want to thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Back to you, hostess.
Thank you all so much for tuning in and who will catch this amazing replay. And most importantly, Beltine and Kemi, you are an awesome host. I love the energy, I love the authenticity, and most importantly, you provided so much value on this platform. And I hope at least one person has been touched by your voices and your presence, and we will continue to show up and dominate this platform with giving them the information needed. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much. Beltine, Kemi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. Appreciate it. Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye.